Hey guys, what is up? Sleepy Night 77, aka Kyle here, with our first official NPA interview with our returning runner-up from last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
We are here with the coach of the Atlanta Braviaries,
Hi.
Person715, aka Andrew.
How we doing?
I don't think they can answer you, Andrew.
There's a comment section.
There is. If you want, you answer them down below. Alright, so we're just gonna get this thing started. Nice 10-question interview, I guess. Try and keep it as simple as possible. Get to know Andrew as much as possible, or what he wants you to know, and he's just here to answer all of my questions.
Maybe all of them. I'll let you know.
Okay then. For those who don't know, I'm a mod in Andrew's chat, so this first interview for me is kind of just like a friendly chat where I'm asking him questions and he's forced to answer them. But
yeah, he's holding me here against my will, even though I agreed to do this.
Fair enough. So first, tell the people who are you and what do you do?
So, as he already said, Person715, just call me Andrew, I'd rather go by that. Started out on Twitch streaming, very late night streamer, which I'm trying to fix that, it's not working very well, I'll have you know. Normally shiny hunting, battles, whatever I feel like doing, and actually starting to do more stuff on YouTube on a brand new channel, which I still need to talk to Joe about putting on the NPA's official channel section, spotlight, whatever it's called. I don't remember. I'm remembering how to YouTube it, and that's not helping. But yeah, working on that, and I actually do have something planned coming up soon. Hopefully we can get that working right, and if so, it will be pretty big. So yeah, Kyle already knows what it is. I'm just going to say that out now.
Fair enough. How are you experienced as a battler? Are you more experienced as like a VGC free-for-all double battle type person, or are you more experienced in the singles realm? I mean, you were runner-up last year, but
definitely singles. I am not the biggest fan of VGC or doubles or any of that stuff. Free-for-alls I'm kind of getting into, but just definitely singles.
Okay. So, we're not going to get into your team just yet. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But for your week 1 match, you faced SonicBrawler and the Boston Celebis. How confident are you going into that match, first of all?
Well, we have been doing some test battles. I've had my assistant coach get some Pokemon that are likely to be picked, and we've just been battling back and forth with those. And I've been doing pretty good in those battles, but my assistant coach is not SonicBrawler. I don't exactly know how he battles, so I mean, I could be thrown for a curveball. But the battles that I have been doing have been going pretty well, and I am mostly confident. I say that, and then I'll probably lose. Knock on wood.
And obviously, the last battle in the NPA was against Insane Vampanese, the champion of last year, and Are you looking to, like, do you have any momentum gaining from the championship last year, or did you kind of lose that once the off season came?
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say the battle that I had against Vump was rather pathetic on my end, and I'm actually rather glad I don't battle him at all in the main season unless playoffs happen, because that boy can battle, and he scares me sometimes with his battling skills.
Now, I did notice that you are kind of in the group of death. I don't really call it the group of death. I call it more of a gauntlet, because it's got you, A-Drive, Tesla. There's someone else in there that I just can't think of right now. That's just a terror to battle. And in that gold division, it's more of a gauntlet than anything else. I feel for whoever's in that division, to be completely honest with you. But
yeah.
but how do you feel? Do you feel like you have a chance to come out of that division, or how? What are your feelings looking at those names and just knowing that you're in that division? Do you feel like you have a chance to come out as maybe a 1 or 2 seed, or do you feel like you have to get the wild card spot?
Now, if my battles go any way like they did last season, then I'm probably screwed. However, there is significantly more planning that I'm doing this season between battles. So I feel like that I'll definitely be able to stand a chance with all the planning I'm going to be doing. But at the same time, the people that I'm battling have significantly more experience than me. And it's just... I'm hoping to at least get entertaining battles out of them. If I don't win, as long as they're entertaining, that's all I care about.
That's an interesting way to look at it, to be completely honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know a lot of people are looking for entertaining battles. They're not going in to win every battle. They're looking to have fun in this league. Obviously, some more than others. I'm not going to name names yet, obviously. But like obviously.
You're talking about the person who's already won?
Yes, maybe,
okay.
maybe. We're not going to name his name because he's already won, you know.
No, we nah, he's fine.
He's fine. So looking at your schedule, who are you most excited to face this year?
Most excited? Probably Luke, because I wanted to fight him last season, and he's such a good friend. He's the one I wanted to fight, and his team looks pretty damn good. And that's going to be a fun battle. Because I think out of everyone who is a coach, I might be friends with him the most. And the fact that I'm battling him is just amazing.
And opposite question, who are you looking forward to battling the least?
Tesla. I have fought him multiple times, never won. It's NPA, off NPA. That guy knows how to battle. In fact, for those who don't know about Tesla, if you go into his streams and he's battling, which is probably almost every time he streams, he has his win-loss record. His overall win-loss record on the stream, and it's like 4,000 wins, 500 losses. That dude knows how to battle, and maybe I'll finally beat him. Who knows?
You think this will be the time?
Yeah. I can't give a definite answer on that, but I'll have significant. Like I said, I'll be able to plan this battle.
Yeah, true. It is a counter team battle as opposed to like a regular battle, but
yeah.
Again, like Andrew said, Tesla's win-loss ratio is a little one-sided to say the least about it. All right, so we're gonna look at your draft now. Going into the draft, what was your plan? Like, what exactly was your plan for the draft?
Draft what I could, basically. Now, once Nidoking was sniped right out from underneath my nose, I wanted that on the second round pick, by the way, and then Blue grabbed it on his second round pick. Wanted to punch him. After Nidoking left, my goal was to just pick Pokemon that are decent with what's remaining, yet don't touch anything that I got last season. And I managed to not touch anything I got last season, but at the same time, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about my team just yet. We'll just have to see how it goes for the first few weeks. So far in the test battles, I'm learning things about some of these Pokemon that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
So...
Now, do you, I mean, you kind of already answered this, but do you feel it's kind of more of a disadvantage to not have anything that you drafted last season?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I'd have more experience using the Pokemon that I got last season, but it just adds that extra challenge. And these are Pokemon that I have used before, just not in the NPA. So I'm not at a complete disadvantage.
Okay. What is one Pokemon that you were looking forward to using the most?
Out of what I have currently drafted?
Yes. No. If you're planning on picking something up in free agency, obviously don't let it out in this video. But if there's one Pokemon that you have drafted right now that you were looking forward most to using, what would it be?
I have to look up my draft again.
Oh my gosh, Andrew. Because looking at your team, you have a pretty strong team.
I do. Now, Ember is one of those Pokemon that I haven't used a whole lot of, and I wasn't exactly sure how I felt about it when I drafted it. But after looking more into it, that thing's a powerhouse.
Yeah. It's got Reckless and what does it have, like base 120 attack or something?
Yeah. And then the Mega of choice was Mega Absol. I don't regret that for a second. I'm hoping that the Magic Bounce will actually take effect in some way in these battles, like I'm expecting it to. And Togekiss is something that I have fought against multiple times, and sometimes it's a pain in the butt, other times it's not.
It's all about using it right.
It's all about most of my team is all about using it right.
Yeah, you have like a Miltank too, which apparently you learned something about the other day, right?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna let this sit. I said this in my draft analysis video, so I'm just gonna say it now. I actually drafted Nidoqueen as something to set up Stealth Rocks, but apparently Miltank can do that too. I didn't know that. I wanted Miltank for the bulk because I needed something bulky because I didn't have anything at the time. And Miltank was there, and I fought against a Miltank, and yeah, that was not a fun battle.
Devil Cow.
Devil Cow
with what? Curse, Body Slam, and just
Curse, Body Slam, Scrappy, Milk Drink.
Yeah, just terrible. Just a terrible cow. So, finishing up kind of like the questions here. What is one thing that everyone might not know about you? As we flip back to your Twitter handle here.
Honestly, there's not much. I mean, anything that you could know about me is already on Twitter. I don't really hold much of anything back. At
Person715 MC 715 MC, everybody.
If you can talk, I'm pretty sure there might be an annotation or text on this video.
There's text on the screen. I just felt like saying it and screwing it up apparently.
And definitely screwing it up.
Thanks, Andrew.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
But so everything about you can basically find on that Twitter.
Basically, I mean, and if there's any questions, I'm open. Just ask them.
All right, and he's kind of finishing out here. If there is one bold prediction that you have for this season of the NPA, what will it be, and why do you think that?
Just a general prediction?
Just a general prediction. It can be about any team, any Pokemon.
I got one.
Okay.
That certain someone who we're not going to name that has already won.
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that he doesn't even make it to playoffs.
Ouch.
Ouch. Shots fired, boys.
Is there any final words that you would like to say, Andrew?
Not really.
Not really? Well,
No.
I do thank you for coming. I know it is not to break the fourth wall here, but rather early / late for us. But I do appreciate you.
You're fine.
I do appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
Anytime.
And, for those of you who are watching this video, please be sure to follow Andrew at Person715MC. It is up on the screen. Also be sure to follow the official NPA Twitter at official_NPA, and all of the coaches' links can be found in the description below. I believe Twitter and YouTube links, yes, there is a lot of them. There's 24 teams this year. Bigger and better than ever, folks. So, for Andrew, I am Sleeping Knight 77, aka Kyle, signing off, and we will see you at the next interview.
Bye,
guys.
people.
Love your faces.
Love your faces.